MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Blake Snell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Blake Snell, big power arm. He has yet to put it all together, but I really like this guy. Good fastball with late life, as they say in the pitching business. Good overhand curveball, and his changeup's getting better all the time. If he brings his A game, he could shut any team down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Still 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jim Rice. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Carlton Fisk is on deck. Struck him out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Carlton Fisk. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Boggs on second. Williams on at first with 2 down. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, number 35. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Nope.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, right fielder, Tommy
So
Pham.
next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
One strike.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Runner at second here with one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Up next for the Rays, C.J. Cron. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Matt Duffy would be next. Sales sets. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 2-1. Strike two, swinging.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Striding in for Boston, Steve Pearce will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got a batting average of .444. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, number 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Hit back up the middle. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Sale gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
3-2.
2-2 one more time. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here's J.D. Martinez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. In now, Wade Boggs. Skied into straightaway right. Pham sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Another try at 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Standing in, number 19. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Malik Smith. He went down swinging to start the home first. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, number 35, drilled to the left side, and the Rays are in the hit column. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 35 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there. And you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Matt Duffy. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He is taken high above the zone.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, number 11. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. A 1-1. Popped him up. Pedroia over to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Rays will settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball looked at for a strike. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball that just misses inside. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
Standing in, Carlton Fisk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Rice gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Rice rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. Swing and a little tapper. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. One out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Now batting, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, number 19. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Wade Boggs. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Riding in once again, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Boggs moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5. These guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in now, Tommy Pham. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-1. Ryan Stanek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Rice. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pham ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Carlton Fisk. And that one just missed outside. Rice stands at second with no outs. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
First baseman number 25.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He is 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance,
Duffy.
Matt Duffy. One and one, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, number 11. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Pedroia on at first, nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Mookie Betts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pham looks up, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Jose De Leon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jose De Leon.
Into the box, Wade Boggs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The left fielder, number 9.
At the plate, Ted Williams. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Hard ground ball to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Stepping in now, Jim Wright. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-1 Boston. Ready once again, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's
Center
what happens
fielder,
when you can bring that
Kevin
fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider. This is on the ground over to first. Stopped on the slide by Pierce. What a play!
Now batting, number 19.
Stepping into the box, number 19. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Here's a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. Here's Steve Pierce now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Steve Pierce. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Wade Boggs. And there's ball 2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Coming to the plate now, number 35. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 7-1. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Rice takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Ready for another shot now. Carlton Fisk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready with the 1 and 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1 and 2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Pierce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2, here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Vidal Nuno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Mookie Betts will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Four runs here in this half inning. The 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 11, the Rays 1. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. Hit to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 11.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
11-1 at the end of this one. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run on just 1 hit. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.